Welcome back. Why eating a healthy breakfast doesn't stop overeating at lunch. Now, if you eat a healthy breakfast, think you're set for the day, and then lunch comes, suddenly you're eating way more than you planned. Why does that happen? I'm going to break this down for you based on a story that I saw on Reddit. I'm on a weight loss journey, but I have a huge problem. See if you can relate to this. I always start my mornings fresh and early. I eat a good, healthy breakfast, but when afternoon comes around, I binge like crazy. Even if I'm not hungry, I have this weird urge to keep eating. This has been a cycle for the past week. Although I get 20,000 plus steps per day, I want to lose weight and keep it off. So any tips are welcome. So I'm going to break down why this happens and how you can fix it to lead a healthy, fulfilling life of your dreams. If it's your first time here, my name is Reggie. I'm the founder of Fit for Freelance. I help business owners lose weight and feel their best without crash diets or guilt. Now, if you're struggling with your diets or wondering what's wrong with you, there's probably nothing wrong with you. You don't have a plan. Maybe that's what's wrong in the first place. So I have the Live Align scorecard. It's a free 3-minute quiz. It's linked below. Shows you the next steps to take based on your answers. It's customized to you. Now, let's get into this story a little bit. It's normal to be hungry at lunchtime. It's normal to be hungry at lunchtime. A lot of times you find people, or you might be getting stuck thinking that like you eat for a little while and then you get hungry again. That's normal. Don't forget that you're going to get hungry throughout the day. There's no like magic breakfast that's going to keep you full forever, right? Or until dinner time, right? You're probably going to get hungry at lunchtime, especially if you had a healthy breakfast. Also, 20,000 steps is a lot. That's a really active lifestyle. A lot of people are struggling to get like 5,000 steps. Some people, like, there's a popular recommendation to get around 10,000 steps. So if you're doing 20,000 steps, you might be walking like 8 or 9, 10 miles a day. So that is a high activity level, and there's no breakfast that's going to sustain you for a third of the day on that. You're going to need lunch or some kind of snack. So if you don't think you're hungry, just double check like what happens. Another thing to look at here, energy and hunger can vary depending on recent activities or in different phases of the month. Now, this person said, they are walking 20,000 steps. That's a lot of activity. We covered that. Or if you're starting a weight loss program, you're starting to exercise more, that can happen. Or in different phases of the month, any number of reasons throughout the month. We are not like machines. Our hunger and calorie needs can fluctuate throughout the month or like per week or for any number of reasons throughout the day. So keep all these things in mind when you wonder if you're feeling hungry or if you should be feeling hungry. Just take some time to explore that. Remember, it's okay to be hungry, right? It's okay to feel hungry. Like, it's not like your diet's failing. If you have an experience of hunger, it's really your body signaling that, hey, I could be ready to eat now. Or it could just be like signaling that your stomach's empty and you might be thinking that means you're hungry, but that's a different topic for a different day. Something else to point out here is important to have realistic weight loss and rate of change goals because they determine your expectations for how much you eat. So if you are already on a diet, you might be on a diet that is aggressive, right? Or not really planned or customized, relevant to you. And you think that you're just supposed to eat as little as possible or eat 1,200 calories. And then you feel bad if you just get hungry at a normal level. So the way to work around this is see how much you're eating. You can calculate your total daily energy expenditure and then track your food intake for 3 days after that to see how they match up. So are your daily calorie intake, like how much you're eating each day, is that matching up with how many calories that is calculated for your body to need per day? So you can do that at tdeecalculator.net. There's a few total daily energy expenditure calculators. I've talked about this on the channel. I'll link this below. Are you about to start a low calorie diet? That way you can figure out how to calculate that for yourself and then determine a realistic calorie change based on that. After you do that, if you're eating a realistic amount of calories, but you're hungry, consider increasing your daily fiber intake. I just recorded a video on that a moment ago, but basically most people get stuck when they're not eating enough fiber. That's why you're constantly recommended to eat 5+ servings of fruits and vegetables and beans and whole grains per day, right? The recommendation is about 14 grams of fiber per 1,000 calories in your diet. That is the recommendation according to public health guidelines. So if you're getting enough, that, like, just check that. Most people are getting half as much fiber as they need. And then they're feeling hungry and wondering why they're feeling hungry. All right. So check that out. If you're getting enough fiber, then like the next step to check that you're getting enough protein. A lot of people aren't eating enough protein, and especially if they're just trying to eat as little as possible, then they end up missing meals that contain that, and that's not going to help you avoid feeling hungry. So there's a link below. Healthline article: research suggests that eating 1.2 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight may be more beneficial for weight loss and muscle retention. So make sure you're getting enough protein in addition to fiber, and then you'll have more context for, why you're hungry at lunchtime. Next, beyond that, so you have a few things to check. It's like, do your homework and find out what works for you. If you don't feel hungry and your calculations suggest that you don't need more calories, you can assess what specific things are leading to your choice to eat. And this is what I talk about in terms of positive behavior support, the live line method, and helping you understand the environments and situations affecting your food choices. This is a key to awareness and understanding what contributes to you eating, like deciding to eat. It's not just like, I'm going to eat now. It's usually some kind of signaling or something. So this person doesn't believe that they're hungry. You checked all those things. And if you determine that you're not hungry, or you shouldn't be hungry, or there's no reason for you to be hungry, and you're covering your nutritional basis and all that stuff, and you're still eating, you want to see like what happens right before that. It's like, oh, now is the time to eat, right? Maybe you have a routine that you've been following. Maybe you have some snacks out on the counter. Then you can look into other strategies. But the key step here is to consider what's going on, what specific things are leading to that. All right. Common thing: emotional eating. If you're bored, treat the boredom directly with non-food entertainment, or find ways to be bored safely. I just mentioned that last month. Nighttime cravings: how to stop eating after dinner. This is a relevant topic to this. If you're having a big lunch, or you feel like you're snacking or having lunchtime cravings, then nighttime cravings can have similar solutions. All right. So those are some things to look out for: fiber, protein, realistic goals, and then paying attention to what you eat, your emotional state, all that stuff. And then you can decide what's going on for you. If you want help understanding that process, you can send me a message or leave a comment below, or take that Live Aligned scorecard to get the next step for you to take. And then if you're still struggling, you could ask your doctor. Some of the treatments available can help you feel satisfied, full, and uncomfortable to eat more. So if you have all that stuff, your doctor would probably ask you some similar questions, and then determine whether you need additional support in this area. So there are some options for you available, but I would definitely check these things based on your own goal setting and your own behaviors first, to see what's going on with these lunchtime snacking habits. So let me know what you think in the comments. Next, you can watch Nighttime Cravings: how to stop eating after dinner. I'll put that video up here. That's today's message. As always, keep practicing. Peace.